Hi everybody, Mona here from Mona Rosa Art, and I'm gonna show you here something. So here, this is from video 245, and I'm gonna have a link. But see how I'm having like a thick layer of pillow in the middle, and then I spread a thin layer on the edges. Now I'm doing this on a plastic sheet that is from the dollar store, and so like I said, I mean you can do your skin on a silicone mat, but you can also do it on plastic sheet. You can do it on a tile that is with a layer of stick and seal. Uh, I mean, you can do it on just a tile without any layer underneath. All that is possible. All that I tried. And in video number 245, just before this one, you're going to see, which is like 5 minutes, you're going to see also, and you're going to have also links to videos that I made before, and it shows basically the skins I made ever since and some of their uses. So here I'm not focusing actually at the colors I'm using here. I have these colors and I was going to travel and I didn't want to lose them or have them dry, and I have a project in mind for skins. So I made 3 skins, and I made a map of, like you see me doing here, and I think you're gonna understand why I do that. Also, I will link the video to the one before the last one, and then you understand why sometimes I make a map and kind of organize which color goes on what color to avoid muddiness, or to avoid accessory colors. But I don't mind a guest color or accessory color, but I do mind, of course, muddiness. So sometimes that's why I use also what I call map. But the secret is to have a sheet of skin, whether you use one technique or used another technique, or you just take your doodle, your your skewer, and you go on doodling after you put your colors to make accessories or to make whatever. I did accessories and I did other things. So first, like I said, a good thick layer on most of the piece. Like here I have like a page A4 kind of. And then the second is at the end, like at the edges, thin layer doesn't matter because that's going to be also your edge for the design. So, and then, so here are the two, the one from video 245 and this one. And here's the third, the third one. And again, like I used here a mixed color, a mixed pillow, dark gray, dark violet with basically things that I have that I want to use before I lose them. And here I go, and there's no design in mind. And I think this is like after like doing 4 hours of painting, and now I'm just gonna put pools of colors. Now the other thing is how long you're gonna wait for that pillow before you can actually peel it all in one go. So I put things to test so that I know also. So if I tell you something, it means I put it to test twice, 3 times, 4 times, And um, the best thing is to wait for 4 days. The fourth day, you can, and always try to peel it a bit by bit. I mean, because you want to make sure that there's not an area that is too thick that is stuck to the plastic sheet. And I did that also on silicone mats, and that applies to silicone mats as well. Because even though we put a thick layer too, so that we get that, there are some areas that have thicker pillow paint than other areas. So fourth day is good to. You will get your piece to be peeled by in one go. So you'll have basically a sheet. Like now I had kind of three A4 sheets of skin, and which I'm going to use, and this time's not going to be for accessories. So hopefully also I can make something that would interest you. And before we end up this video, please subscribe. It's free of charge. Please like the video if you benefit, and commenting is good for me. If you comment on my video, it's really good for me, for my channel. Now, I'm doing this not to get, my channel is not monetized, and I'm doing this just for the sake of, I have this piece of information, and let me just share it. And instead of you going through the steps, of knowing what to do, I give you my experience of 3 years now. Now, if you use, my pillow here is a house paint, but if you use acrylic paint, it might dry faster, yet I would still wait for 4 days. And then you take it, you peel it off, or you want to keep it on the plastic sheet also until it cures, because when you peel it after 4 days, it is still needs to be cured. It needs to be cured, basically. So I made 3 skins here. Anything else to add to this? So basically, when I make a skin, say, for accessories, I usually have, I like to have gold, and I like to add a pigment, because these 2 factors will give you the shyness and, in addition, of course, to your pouring medium, etc., but at least taking the pouring medium away, I would use gold or silver and 1 or 2 pigments also. And here also I have 1 metallic, which is blue sapphire, and I had also a pigment, and I think you're gonna have the details of that in the video 245. So please check that. And as I said, please don't forget to comment, like, share. This is a good video to share, and subscribe. Ring that bell button. And bye-bye for now.